Okay, hey guys, it's July 12th, 2025. This is Cosplay Time Capsule, and this is going to be my recap going back 4 months to the past four conventions, and then also addressing my plans for the future going forward. So it's been a while since we've done one of these updates. Since I last talked to you, I went to Sakura-Con in April, Level Up Expo in April, Anime in May, and also Anime Expo this past weekend. So I'm going to go and recap those four events and discuss what I thought were some of my favorite gatherings from those four events, and then address my plans for the channel going forward. So going back to April, Sakura-Con, that was my first event since Rapid Crossing 2024, which is back in September. So that was my first event in about 7 months. And that was when I had the most amount of energy. And the gatherings I filmed from that con were Genshin Impact, Final Fantasy, Sailor Moon, Helldivers, Bungo Stray Dogs. I went to a bunch of gatherings, none of which I was personally in, but I filmed a bunch on the channel and uploaded them back in April and May. I'm really happy with how the Final Fantasy gathering from that con turned out in particular. And then Level Up Expo was next. That was April 28th through April 30th from my time. But I uploaded those videos during the course of May and June. That was my first time ever attending Level Up Expo. Experience was so good. Me, myself, I was personally in the Level Up Expo Nintendo cosplay gathering as Numa from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is a Nintendo game. Level Up Expo is an awesome event. I think it's underrated and maybe under-discussed as one of the best events in the country in terms of fan cosplay, gaming, anime is involved. It's just a general fandom event that I would recommend going to, actually. It was my first time going, yeah, it was great. Then after that was Fanime. Fanime was May 28th through May 31st. And I uploaded those gatherings in the months of June and first early half part of July. At Fanime, I filmed Final Fantasy Gathering. I filmed what else did I film? I filmed a bunch of gatherings from Fanime. So that con was pretty good. I've been to Fanime a bunch of times. It's actually my home convention. So now there was nothing too special about it, but the con itself turned out great. And I was glad I went. And then finally, Anime Expo, I went to last weekend, meaning about 8 days ago. I was there. It was brutally hot during the weekend, but still, it was a successful event for me. I filmed 9 gatherings, which I'm going to be uploading starting. I uploaded one already, but I'm going to be uploading the rest during the months of July and August. And yeah, I'm really excited about that. It was an awesome experience. When you're there, you know you're at the Super Bowl of conventions, Super Bowl of cosplay. It's one of the biggest events in the world, and it's just a pleasure to be there, honestly. So, and yeah, that was a recap of the 4 cons I went to in the past 4 months. I'm a little bit burned out from cons, so I don't know how much energy I have left for them, meaning I'm feeling a little bit running out of the reserves or a little bit tired of them, but I'm going to continue pushing through. And I got some events coming up that I'm going to film as well. Or if I don't film, or if I don't personally myself go, I will at least have someone else be out there filming the convention gatherings at least one more event. Otakon, which is early August, is one that I'm going to try to hit. So it's in about 3.5, 4 weeks. So that's something to look forward to. And if I end up going to Otakon and filming cons from that, the videos will come out middle part of August through September. And then after that, I'm debating Dragon Con. It's the last weekend of August. It's Labor Day weekend. So if I'm able to hit that one up, I will also let you know. And after that, well, there's not too many good cons after that. So My goal for this year was to film as many convention gatherings and cosplay gatherings as I could during the year. So in order to fulfill that goal and that expectation, I'm going to do my best to try to meet that goal and meet that desire. So it's my goal throughout 2015 to provide the best coverage of the convention gatherings at cons throughout the year. That's what Cosplay Time Capsule is about. Meaning, I want people to come back to this channel and watch the old videos from this year and the past, and have that library, that archive they can go back to when they're 70, 80 years old in the geriatric home and enjoy those experiences again. Because you cannot relive these moments. There's special moments that you can't go back to. Like, you can't redo these gatherings. You can't go back and say, hey, let's run that back. It's just not an option. So the next best option is this channel. So that's why I've committed so much of these efforts in the past year to growing this channel and developing a product that I would myself want to watch when I'm old and done with cosplaying. Because I actually go to the gatherings and cosplay myself. So, and you'll see me in some of these gatherings coming up. So just want to keep that in mind. So that was the recap of the video, going over the past 4 events. There hasn't been an update on this channel from me since March. And then also reviewing my goals for the future, which events I'm going to hit up, and also just making sure that I fulfill the goals that I set forth to you both last year in my videos describing what this channel is about, and also just making sure that make sure I'm staying on track. So yeah, that's the mid-year update for Cosplay Time Capsule, and have a good day.